own a few properties. So when you were buying your home, obviously scary time for anybody, as us as agents and, you know, as a regular buyer. What were your situations? Were you in multiple offers? When were you doing this? I guess kind of throw a few examples at us.
Yeah, I think it's, you know, the realization that us as realtors, you know, of what I recommend my clients to do, I wouldn't recommend it to them if I weren't willing to do it myself, right? So with that being said, you know, the last house that I bought, or the house that I currently live in, right, I bought it in 2019, just before the pandemic actually, and it was a house that was in multiple offers, and I spent $35,000 over list price. You know, I cut my inspection down to, you know, a really short time frame. This is before we did a lot of that stuff, you know, but I knew it was kind of, I really wanted the house, and I knew that might be the only way for me to get it. I've made offers on houses with full guarantee of appraisal gap, not contingent on financing, you know, doing everything I can, pulling out every trick in the book. Remember that house in Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
The log cabin? Tried everything I could to be able to get it, knowing that that's what we have to do, and realize that, you know, I guess as a realtor, we don't have some magical off-market properties, or we know more than you know the average buyer would with the properties that we get, and we just have things fall into our lap that are amazing, perfect flips or perfect houses for us. Is we have to go through the market just like everybody else does, and it's nice that we've had some of those experiences of what it's like to buy a house in multiple offers, what it's like to buy an investment property during COVID, you know, what it's like to buy 16 lots in a development when interest rates are skyrocketing to 7%. You know, we did that, and it was scary, and every single time I think it is, but I think that knowing that, you know, we've been through the situations, so buyers understand them a little bit, so we understand what the buyers are going through, but also realize that when we talk with a client of making multiple offers in certain time periods, right, or just making offers at certain times of the market, is we really try to look at it through the lens of, would we do this? Right. I don't really want to put my buyer through a situation that I wouldn't even be comfortable doing. Yep. You know, so I think that's really important to realize that we've been through a lot of those situations. We look at them through the lens of, you know, your eyes as a buyer. That's our number one goal as a real estate agent.